Hey everyone, I decided to try something new. Um, I'm gonna do some reaction videos because I am a chef, and I thought it would be cool because I generally lose my mind when I am like watching anyone who is an amateur or not cook. Uh, so we're just gonna start off with something chill and with Watch Mojo. And it's the 10 fast food failures from Watch Mojo. I'll link their channel down below too, so if you like them or if you haven't heard about them or whatever, make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. And yeah, I hope that you guys like the reactions, and don't worry, I'll still do all my other scheduled programming as well. I just thought, because hey, I'm a chef and I might as well share my little bit of knowledge. I'm a culinary trained chef, and I went to Culinary School of Canada in 2012, so I just thought it would be funny to see me lose my mind, because one of the things that I can't do very well is watch other people cook. I lose my mind. So, I don't know. What can we start here? This is a 12-minute video of top 10 major fast food failures. We can go from there, and well, it's 12 minutes long, and yeah, okay. Okay, like straight up, I have to say how much I love Burger King. My daughter and I, it's our favorite fast food place. If there is one good restaurant for fast food, that would be it. That's there. Yeah, it's Burger King.
This place, not hoops, fast.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 major fast food failures.
Hanoi just can't beat the best. Domino's Pizza, nobody delivers better.
For this list, we're looking at some of the most disastrous fast food products or services that flopped massively, and exploring the reason for that crash. Which fast food restaurant is the best? Let us know below.
Burger King. Burger King.
Number 10, Satisfries, Burger King. When you think of the main food available at fast food places, fries will be at the top of that list alongside the humble burger.
The company is doing its best to try and catch up with Wendy's and McDonald's. Things like the Satisfries, that new product that Burger King is billing as a low calorie, more health conscious French fry.
Well, Burger King decided
There's no such thing as a low calorie, more healthy French fry. There isn't. There isn't. Well, no, that if you bake it, maybe baking it might be better, but mostly if you're gonna deep fry anything, you're taking all of the health right out of it. Right out of it. Just it's just done.
to reinvent the crispy potato with a pun called Satisfries. It was promoted as a healthy alternative to the standard option. However, the advertising wasn't great. Also, the Satisfries were not that healthy and more expensive, which meant the product didn't last long.
BK says they've developed a new coating for this new crinkle cut version that keeps less oil and fat from being absorbed in the frying process. But how much healthier can these fries really be?
So Burger King phased them out in 2014. Since we mentioned BK's burgers, they tried to reinvent the classic again with sliders known as burger bundles back in 1987. Within the year, they were gone.
They're here. New burger bundles, only at Burger King. Even better tasting. With 50% more cheese. Get them now before they're gone.
The sliders were a problem for the cooks since they fell through the grill. Number 9, Super Bar, Wendy's. Everyone likes an all you can eat buffet, just piling your plate like the Tower of Pisa with all the delights on offer. then filling your bag and pockets to keep you fed for a week. Kidding. Kinda. Anywho, Wendy's had a go in this department with the Super Bar.
You've never seen nothing like Wendy's Super Bar.
But it wasn't exactly on brand, like a section for Mexican food and a pasta filled Italian area. There was also a salad bar that contained leafy things and desserts.
With delicious foods like Mexican, Italian, and our garden spot, so you can make a meal that's as individual as you are.
Of course, there were hamburgers involved too. Brought in
Not a fan of Wendy's, really. And like I remember the salad bar. That was fun. But like all things, fast food and salad. I don't think that they like Ponderosa. Not was it Ponderosa? Yeah, Ponderosa used to have the salad bar, and Pizza Hut. Watch It be on there too. It's totally on here.
during the late 80s. The Super Bar only cost $2.99, but staff struggled to keep it clean and stocked while customers took advantage of
The reason why the staff had trouble keeping it clean and stocked, well, mostly clean, is because they're not properly trained. Even today, the fast food restaurants, I worked in fast food, and I tell you, they do not train you because they don't know themselves. Like, for example, you are supposed to have a wet cloth underneath your cutting board. So you're cutting in between the cutting board and the counter. So the cutting board doesn't slide and you don't cut yourself. There would be people who would take the wet cloth out from under the cutting board after I would put it under there. It's like they don't know. It's ignorance. They don't know to wipe things down and to flip things properly and to day dot and first in, first out. Like, they don't know that, you know?
refills.
My daughter Wendy said, Dad, the Super Bar is such a great deal. People are going to want to eat here every night. I said, Wendy, that's what we're hoping for.
So by 1998, it was gone. Number 8, Hula Burger, McDonald's. There's already a big debate on whether a pizza should include pineapple,
Yes.
but what about
Yes, 100%. A pizza needs pineapple. Pepperoni, pineapple, and bacon. And all of that above the cheese so everything gets crisp.
pineapple in a burger instead of a patty?
Some golden yard
It's
day.
not McDonald's.
Well, that was what McDonald's created back in 1963 with the Hula Burger. Contained between a bun and slices of cheese, the item was introduced for Catholics during the Lenten season against filet-o-fish.
McDonald's filet-o-fish sandwich.
So flaky.
And considering only one of those is still around, you can probably imagine what happened. The Hula was discontinued shortly after its arrival, but that hasn't stopped the chain from trying to sneak pineapple into their burgers over the years. McDonald's also tried changing their game in the 70s with mixed spaghetti. It didn't last long, but can be found in Florida and the Philippines.
Cool. Mixed spaghetti would be cool.
Number 7, table service, Burger King. In 1992, Burger King wanted to mix things up at their restaurants. Well, at least between 4 and 8 p.m., as then the table service came into play.
Coming in with the backup? All right. Does it work for you? Works for me. It's good.
When I was growing up, we didn't really go to Burger King. We didn't really go to fast food restaurants. My mom was a single mom. We had 4 brothers. Well, 2 brothers, a sister. There's 4 of us kids. So, like, we never really got to eat out anywheres. And if it was, we had a Dairy Queen in our town. So there wasn't anything like this. So I missed out on that. But that, I don't know, it'd be fun. Like, Dairy Queen still does table service. They do that. I'm down with that. That's a great idea. Too bad that they got rid of that.
BK fans could turn up, order their meals at the counter like usual, but then sit and wait at a table while munching on free popcorn.
Who ordered the chicken? Who got the Whopper dinner basket? You get a choice of salad or coleslaw, baked potato or French fries. So you like having it like your way.
Yes, my way.
Taking as much time as it would be when just waiting at the counter, the order is delivered to the table along with cutlery, condiments, and so on. BK then added dinner baskets to appeal to a family clientele. The commercials had an edgy 90s style and featured actor Dan Cortez from Veronica's Closet.
Dinner at Burger King, and can you believe? It's table service. These are actual people eating actual dinner baskets at Burger King.
But by 1994, the experiment was over and usual service returned.
That would be why.
Number 6, seafood salad, Taco Bell. With McDonald's filet
Taco Bell did not come to Canada or my part of Canada until like way later than this commercial. It was like closer to the 2000s. Like, Canada is always, especially like the East Coast, we are 50 years behind, and that's just facts.
fish taking the fast food industry by storm, Taco Bell decided to jump into the ocean and offer the seafood salad in 1986.
Introducing new seafood salad from
Well, that would be a year before I was born anyways. So.
Taco Bell. Fresh vegetables, tender bay shrimp, and a delicious blend of whitefish and snow crab.
Advertised as a fresh product, it was essentially a large tortilla bowl that contained taco salad, shrimp, whitefish, and snow crab. But instead of hitting the sweet spot of the collective consciousness of consumers, the product ended up leaving consumers salty, as if something fishy was going on.
Did you ever find a burger this adventurous?
I do like their tacos.
Tantalizing.
Daughter and I will go and get
This-
Taco Bell. Sometimes, like, we're at the mall and we'll get the value box. And it'll have like the regular taco, the burrito, and the Supreme. I'm a big fan of the Supreme. I like the shell. It's super good.
Fresh. This tasty.
Sorry for the sea puns. According to reports, there were many incidents of food poisoning from the new Taco Bell product. So the item was discontinued before more damage could be done to customers and Taco Bell's image.
Seafood salad, cool and green. Oh, it's sweet.
Number 5, Halloween Whopper, Burger King. Looking
Why so many Burger King fails? Why? Why so many Burger King fails? This is the third one, and we're only at number 5. Come on, Burger King. And why not a? I love that. I love a black bun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is too cool.
to get in on the spooky action, Burger King decided to create the Halloween Whopper in 2015.
I'd like the most disgusting looking thing on your menu. Would that be the Halloween Whopper?
Yes, sir.
And just from its appearance, they nailed the theme with the black bun, while the burger itself was essentially the standard Whopper. Instead of using squid ink to get the mysterious color, BK decided that A1 steak sauce was the best choice.
Try the all-new Halloween Whopper, dripping with A1 sauce, right now for a limited time.
But it wasn't, especially as it was suspected that they used a concentrated form. Consumers soon found that when they saw the burger again, if you catch our meaning, it was neon green. Yep, their poop was visibly more vibrant than before.
How is it? I like it. Pretty tasty.
With all that bizarre publicity, BK decided not to have the spooky burger back the following season. Number 4, 100 by 100, In-N-Out Burger. Looking for a product to separate themselves from the competition, In-N-Out Burger decided on the 3x3.
That totally reminds me of the burger at like Heart Attack Grill. That's the one that's like 15 burgers or something ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Or I don't even know. Oh my god. We don't have an In-N-Out here in Canada or Nova Scotia. There's not one here. I don't think so. I'm gonna find out. If so, I will go. But I don't think that, obviously they don't have that there anymore, but wow. That is a lot of food.
3 and 4x4. That latter contains 4 patties and 4 lots of toppings.
It's the only fat.
I love Anthony Bourdain. I missed him. I've never met him, obviously, but R.I.P. to Anthony Bourdain. Oh.
Fast food chain that I actually like and think is reasonably good for the world?
Well, back in 2004, the chain was a lot more lenient with its menu, as people could request higher numbers. Will Young, not the UK singer, went the extra mile in Las Vegas with a 100 by 100.
That's ridiculous.
Yup, 100 patties with 100 toppings. It was a monster. The restaurant fulfilled the order, complete with a makeshift container. It took 8 people to get through the mammoth burger. Young was charged for a double-double with 98 extra patties, coming to $97.66.
Yep.
After this bonkers order, In-N-Out Burger restricted the biggest size to 4x4.
You guys. It just feels so heavy.
Number 3, Priazzo, Pizza Hut. Looking to boost sales, Pizza Hut decided to create the Priazzo line in 1985. The company spent $15 million on the commercials that advertised it as being quintessentially Italian.
The meats and cheeses blend to create a taste unlike any you've experienced. At Pizza Hut, we call that recipe Priazzo Roma Italian Pie.
The pie consisted of multiple dough bases, a lasagna-like sauce, and a cheese blend with toppings from the 4 flavors: the standard Roma, the meat-heavy Milano, the cheesy Florentine, and the vegetarian Napoli.
In Italy, they have different names for Italian pie. We call it Priazzo, baked fresh every day, only at Pizza Hut.
It was essentially a mad scientist mix of a quiche, a deep dish pizza, and lasagna. After a strong start and seemingly a success, Pizza Hut quietly removed the product in the early 90s. The reasons are believed to have been due to the expensive equipment needed to make Priazzo, and the long cooking and prep time making it not worth it.
They weren't baked by someone's grandmother, or even a famous chef. They were made by Pizza Hut.
Number 2, the Noid, Domino's Pizza. In the 80s,
I hate Domino's. The worst.
the Noid was a thorn in the side of Domino's pizza commercials.
Have you ever been frustrated because the Noid ruined your pizza? The Noid loves to ruin pizza.
The unsettling rabbit-human hybrid tried his best to ruin the chain. But in real life, in 1989, Kenneth Lamar Noid took 2 Domino employees hostage as he believed the character was about him. After the hostages escaped, Noid was admitted to a mental health hospital. He sadly passed away in 1995. Shortly after, the character of the Noid vanished, only appearing years later in commercials.
Call Domino's Pizza and avoid the Noid.
Oh my gosh.
We keep the cold out and all this quality in.
Speaking of pizza, in 2015, Pizza Hut took its stuffed crust concept up a notch with hot dog bites.
I'm a little speechless.
In a good way or a bad way? Because I'm speechless because I'm kind of repulsed.
And it wasn't great. It was described as overly salty and a, quote, tombstone by some. Yeesh.
I was so happy that it's not Burger King. Yes, they didn't make it past top 5. Good. Woo. So happy it's not Burger King. Frig you, McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Supersize.
The 80s, where bad hair and bad choices ran riot.
Has anyone seen that documentary, Supersize Me? I never watched it. We watched Forks Over Fridges or whatever it's called in culinary school, but Supersize Me, I don't know. I heard that guy almost died though. Like, that's just ridiculous.
And in 1987, one such choice was McDonald's adding the far bigger supersize option for their meals with their drinks and fries.
Big fries by big guys. Great taste. Supersize makes it my place.
But all that came crashing down in 2004 with the release of Morgan Spurlock's documentary Supersize Me. For this experiment, Spurlock had McDonald's for every meal over 30 days. He also had to supersize if an employee asked.
Hello, can I help you?
Yeah, could I get the double quarter pounder with cheese meal?
Sorry,
I think I'm gonna have to go supersize.
And they did several times. It didn't take long for Spurlock's health to decline rapidly, with massive weight gain, headaches, and heart palpitations among some of the symptoms. With all the negativity around McDonald's and their supersize option, they binned the sizing option within weeks of the film coming out.
It's supersize!
Now you can supersize your McDonald's extra value meal with a supersize order of our golden fries plus a large Coke for just 39 cents more.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out.
Well, I hope you guys liked that video. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And today's emoji should be a hamburger.